Hello chess lovers! If you remember previously, I have already shared with you several games which ended with the Boden's mate. The so-called Peruvian immortal is quite possibly the brightest example in that list, but what I want to share with you right now is a chess miniature, a little known one, which was played by Russian and Soviet-Ukrainian chess master Fedor Duz-Khotimirsky. Strangely, this game is not even appearing in chess databases, and I came across this miniature in one of Yakov Neistadt's books. Duz-Khotimirsky is playing against a chess player named Robine, and the game was played in 1910. Let's see what happened on the board. Duz-Khotimirsky opened up with e4, to which Robine answered with e5. f4, white is going for the razor-sharp king's gambit, which in those times was one of the most popular openings. Black accepted the gambited pawn, knight f3 and bishop e7. As with f4, white weakened his king side. Black now wants to harass white king with bishop h4 check. This line is known as Cunningham defense. Bishop c4, white is inviting bishop h4 check, which was made in the game, and g3. This time white is delving into a very sharp line known as Bertin gambit. Modern theory recommends king f1, which gives white a pretty nice game, but in the game we see g3. F takes g3, after which white castled king side, using the fact that the e1 h4 diagonal is temporarily blocked by this pawn on g3. G takes h2 check, king h1. This was the whole idea of castling as soon as possible in order to hide white king on h1 behind this pawn and use it as a shield. Yes, white will never win that pawn. That will serve as a nice defensive shield. d5. In return, black is giving up the d pawn in order to complete the queenside development as soon as possible. In particular, black wants to develop this light squared bishop, which can be very useful when organizing the defense. In many cases, this bishop can neutralize the attack on f7. It takes d5, bishop takes d5 is an alternative. Bishop f6, you have to be very careful, as still this bishop is on h4, you can't develop your knight, because once you are blocking the diagonal, you can lose this bishop. That's why e takes d5, black answered with bishop f6. He's moving away the bishop from that dangerous h4 square and is reinforcing his king side further. d4, knight e7, knight g5 and h6. This is a bad move and is losing. It's not quite clear why not castling king side, or knight f5 is also playable. Looks like that is even stronger than castling. If knight e4, then let's go for castling, and black is just doing okay, no problem at all. In the game to knight g5, black answered with h6, and a heavy blow by Duz-Khotimirsky. I'm sure you found that move. That move is knight takes f7. The weakness of the light squares around black king will now play a key role in the attack. King takes f7, d6, discover check, king f8. Well, if bishop e6, then d takes e7. If queen takes e7, then d5 is winning. If you move away your bishop, then d6 is coming. And if king takes e7, then queen e2, and then you can play d5. Again, white is winning. In the game, black played king f8, and there comes queen h5 with a direct mating threat. Queen e8. This move already steps into a forced mate in 3. With knight d5, black could prolong his resistance, but even in this case there is no hope of saving the game. White is winning. For example, how are you going to neutralize this threat? Seems like just no way. If knight c6, then rook takes f6, and then bishop takes h6. And once you're luring away black rook, you can announce a checkmate. In the game to queen h5, black answered with queen e8, and now you can pause the video and try to find white's next moves. Ready? Here we go! In here, Duz-Khotimirsky played rook takes f6 check. With the exchange sacrifice, he is damaging black's defensive shield further. After which there comes a queen sacrifice to announce a Boden's mate. Of course you can capture on h6 with a bishop as well, that also leads to forced mating too, but Duz-Khotimirsky had a great sense of beauty and he goes for a queen sacrifice, after which we have a Boden's mate on the board. Look at this marvelous checkmate, guys. And there we have it, a killed enemy king is on the board. What can be better? King's gambit, then series of sacrifices follow, including a queen sacrifice and a Boden's mate. Hope that you enjoyed this beauty, and in the end let's also solve a chess puzzle. Please take a look at this position and try to find the mating line for white. As usual, we'll wait for your answer in the comment section. Feel free to check out my early uploads as well. We'll see you in my next video. Take care.